Hey, namaste. This is Sacredowl with another rendition of Real Talk by Sacredowl. Today I want to talk to you about meditation. Meditation, in essence, is prayer, or the idea of being still. When we get to that point of being still, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we get into a pattern in the mind called the delta pattern. And in the delta wave pattern, that's where your dreams or your sleep patterns happen, and you get into a mode that you're very peaceful and very calm. Well, in prayer is supposed to be given to us when some of the prophets in the past has said, well, this is how you go into prayer. They really meant meditation. I know the word got mistranslated somehow, but it's really in a state of stillness. Connecting with spirit or connecting with your deeper self or inner self is something that you should try to practice as often as possible. Reason I'm saying this is because once you start to get there, that's where you get inspiration, and the prayers or the thoughts or your ideas or your meditations get answered at that level. So in meditating, you want to get to a point where your mind is not trying to go into quieting it, but get into a phase where you can start to be relaxed enough to get inspiration, to get answers, to get points that you really want to get. In the future, as we talk more about meditation, there are many things that you don't want to do about meditation. Well, let's get on that real quick right now. Meditation mistakes. Mistake number one, complicating it. Getting too complicated, trying to make it so perfect to the point that you can't even do it right unless you have all the perfect scenarios and the perfect scenes and the perfect moment and the perfect this and the perfect that. And in doing so, what you're doing is that you're focusing more on the specifics of meditation than the actual meditation. So get out of your mind that it has to be perfect. Mistake number two is over preparing yourself for it. Let me get the right smell, let me get the right mode, let me sit in the yoga position, let me get my fingers right, let me get this right, let me get that. When you start to over prepare, guess what you're doing? You're ticking the brain, and the brain is going tick, 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 tick. And so it's harder for you to get into a delta state of mind if you're worried about all the things, the specifics that are going on around you in meditation. Step number three, or mistake number three, the perfect time. There really isn't a perfect time to do meditation. You know, you like to do it maybe once a day, twice if you can get away with it. But the reality is that that's going to be very difficult, because once you start to focus on being the perfect time, it does the same thing to your delta patterns. It doesn't allow you there because you're now overcomplicating it. A fourth thing, waiting for a group to come in and waiting for that perfect scenario where a group is going to come and do all these different things with you. Don't wait for other people. Do your own meditation in your own time. Do it when you want to do it. And then if you continue to meditate, guess what you're going to attract? You're going to attract people who are going to want to meditate with you. But in the meantime, you start the race and they'll catch up to you. And number five, the most important mistake that we make. We don't believe it could be that easy. Yes, people, meditation is very easy. It's simply getting to a point of relaxation where your mind and your thoughts connect, and you get information and you speak what you need to speak and talk about what you need to talk. There are 4 phases of meditation that I'll discuss in another video. But in the meantime, though, if you like more information about this, contact me. If you want me to come and teach a class about it, I will. But meditation is not that difficult. I look forward to speaking more about meditation in the future. Hey, another chapter of Real Talk by Sacredowl. Peace, love, and happiness.